Hey there, I'm Celia, French freelance illustrator and full-time designer, and welcome in this new studio vlog. This week follow my journey making clay pins, and I'll show you how I'm making Instagram stickers that you can use in your stories, and we're also doing some research in my sketchbook. I wanted to try to make clay pins for a long time, so I ordered some pins back and we are going to make some pins. This is my third time doing clay, so I'm not really good at it, and my first time doing pins, so it will be an adventure. I already shaped and baked them, and I applied a first layer of white gouache, which was not a good idea. Actually, gouache is highly reactive to water, and it's not a paint which works really well on every surface. I planned to use gouache for the rest of the painting, but I changed my mind and I use acrylic instead. Acrylic is way more adaptive and resistant, so it was better. So during the process of making pins, I struggled a lot because I tried some green color mixing my yellow and blue, and I really hate greens in general, and that wasn't a good idea because I'm not really good at mixing colors. So the green were not really good, it was a bit off, and then I wasn't really happy with the result, so I did a lot of tests and I did a lot of redo to finally find something that I liked. And it's also quite difficult to paint some tiny details because painting is complicated, I guess. So it was quite difficult to have tiny details, but I managed to do some. I focused on two colors, pink and purple, and add some white to finally manage to have something that I like. And I did some tests with the glaze that I had, and it didn't turn out well, so I just let the pins just like that for now, and I will try to put some resin glaze on it, and I think it will be better. Even without the glaze, just like that, I think that it's quite cute though, so I'm still happy. It's quite cute. For a first try, it's not that bad, so I'm quite happy. It was a long process. I had to trust the process. Trusting the process of failing and making some ugly things before turning them to pretty things, it's something really hard. I find it really hard because when you are drawing and when you are making stuff, when it's not that what you are expected, it's really easy to just let it down and do something else. And I think it's really interesting to continue to try again, because when you are trying and retrying, you are finally getting somewhere and learning somehow. It's also related to the thing that you have to allow yourself to fail and to try again, but most of the time when you fail at something, you don't want to meet this frustration again, you don't want to get frustrated again, so you are not trying again. And this is the worst thing, because if you are trying again, you will finally succeed somehow. Try to trust the process, and this is something that I told myself a lot when I'm failing at something. Just trust the process, it will lead you somewhere and it will be fun. But sometimes it's hard, so I keep saying myself, trust the process, and we'll see. It's been a long time since I haven't worked on Instagram stickers. If you don't know about Instagram stickers, basically it's some GIFs that you have in Instagram, and you can add them into your stories and your posts. Mostly stories, I guess. This is just GIF with transparent backgrounds. So I decided to do a bunch of them. So to make them, I'm drawing my GIF on Procreate on iPad, But you can use other software like Photoshop, for example. You just need a software which allows you to do some GIFs with transparent backgrounds. What I'm usually doing for Instagram stickers is that I'm drawing 3 different versions of the same drawing and create a GIF with these 3 different layers. It will give a little movement effect, even if it's not real movement. If you want to do your own Instagram stickers, you will need an artist Giphy account, because it's Giphy which provides access to their GIF to Instagram. So Instagram is just getting some GIF and allowing you to use on your stories. Once you have your Giphy artist page, you just need to upload your GIF to Giphy, and then you will be able to find them on Instagram. You can find mine by searching Lia MGTT in the search field, and you will see all my stickers. So this is the result for the bunch of Instagram stickers that I made this time. I hope you like it. I also wanted to do some sketches and researches for an idea that I have for a long time but never really did. It's to do some linocut printing. If you don't know how linocut work, you basically have a sheet of lino and you're carving your design in it, and then you're applying some ink and your paper sheet, and you will have your own print at home. The linocut printing method is giving your art a really handmade and original and unique effect. So I really like the result and all the little imperfection, and the fact that each and every print is completely unique and you can play with paper and ink, and it's really interesting. I'm using Pinterest to find some inspiration, and there I found a lot of beautiful linocut printings, so I can aim to do something like that, but I think it's going to be really complicated for the first time. But this is the kind of result you can have with linocut, so you see it's really beautiful. I especially love the ones where you have a random shape or a round shape with one color, and then you have a linocut print on it with a black color. I really love the results, so I think I will do some tests like that. And I think this is going to be the end of the studio vlog of this week. So maybe next week we'll try to do some linocut and print some illustration with the lino stamp. So thanks a lot for watching and keeping me company, and I'll see you next week. Bye!